Namaste, dear friends. Welcome to today's session on better sleep. I call it Sleepitation. Namaste. I see many friends have joined. If you can hear me clearly, just give me like a thumbs up. You can see and hear me clearly. Wonderful. So, Sleepitation was my favorite practice. It is still my favorite practice. I liked sleep a lot. There is a difference in my earlier sleep and now sleep. Earlier, I was a lazy sleeper. Lazy sleeping and aware sleeping, there is a difference. We can choose where we are going to connect during the sleep. You can choose to connect to the lower astral planes. You can choose to connect to higher astral planes, friends. The most beautiful experiences in my life have happened in sleep. Today, when I was writing about few points which I'm going to share in today's session, I realized this. The most beautiful experience of my life have happened during sleep, friends. So, not only meditation is important, not only our routine, our inner work is important, but how we get into sleep and how we wake up, it's very important. I have seen, like I have noticed myself being very lazy. I will meditate tomorrow. I will get up. I have this list, that list. I want to do this. I have many lists, but I can't follow the list. Next day, I get up. I have some bad dreams. I'm lazy. All these things were happening. So friends, we need to look at how we are going to sleep. What kind of energy do we have when we are going to sleep? I had all kind of wrong energies when I was going to sleep. All the emotions that were not processed during the day, I would lie down and think of them. Oh, this didn't happen well, that didn't happen well. Anybody resonates with me here? We think of these things. Thank you. Thank you for being honest. I like that. Yeah. So all kinds of emotions I had. Oh, how, all worries, anxiety, things are not happening. How will I do it? All questions that I didn't find time during the day to think of. That is my time now. Lying down in the bed, that's the time. And that's one thing, worry, emotions. And the second thing, also sexual practice. Earlier, I was not aware, because the body is very animalistic in nature. I was not aware. So all wrong habits I had. Pornography, masturbation. What is happening then? What is happening with that? We are losing our vital energy before entering into a portal of possibilities. It's a portal of possibilities. Sleep is a portal of possibility, endless possibilities. One deep sleep can take you from here to where you want to reach. Just one sleep. Deep sleep. So friends, I had all these wrong habits. I did not know how to sleep. And over time, what was happening is I was back pain, my body was restless. Sometimes I will not get sleep. I had too much energy in my head. Then I learned meditation. Now with meditation, what used to happen is, for few people, it happens that they have too much energy in the head. If you have too much energy in the head, also, you can't go to sleep because it's too much. You need to know how to bring the energy down. And sometimes in between, in the night, I will get awake. My sleep will get, I won't have sleep. And then I will keep lying down, waiting for sleep to come. How many of you have had this? Waiting for sleep to come. Oh, when will sleep come? And hours maybe I will waste. When will sleep come? And then that sleep is which will come is very heavy. I will get bad dreams. I will wake up in the morning with a heavy energy, and I will think, oh, I can't meditate. I missed my meditation. I missed my exercise. I missed my inner work. I needed to read this book. I needed to do that. I missed everything. So important, friends. What we are doing in life is to sleep rightly. It's very simple, but so important. So what we need to do in our life, what we need to do tomorrow needs to be planned today. I started with my meditation when I met many masters, that's how I am inspired. And I learned that they never sleep. I said, how is it possible? I spend, I have a friend, he's a very senior master, and he has not slept for maybe now 10 years now, no sleep. And I have stayed with him many times, we have traveled together, stayed with him, and we all will go to sleep in our bed, but he'll go to the bed and he'll not put any bed sheet or anything. He'll take a cushion and he'll sit whole night. He'll sit, he will not sleep. Morning he's fresh again. So I was so curious to know his secrets. And later, he's a good friend of mine, and he said, all masters who are great masters that we are learning from, they don't sleep. They use their sleep time to gain energy. Now, I'm not saying to do all these extremes. No, don't start doing it from today. Now we are not prepared for it. If we have to be prepared, maybe we have to go slowly. There is a step-by-step process, because also I have been like a kind of extreme. Sometimes I will hear something, I'll start practicing, but now maybe with age I'm learning to balance. Yeah, balance is very important. Yeah. So friends, the secret of these yogis are that they know how to gain vitality, how to gain energy, how to gain rest in their meditation. Many times Patriji has mentioned this, like half an hour of good meditation, 4 hours of sleep. 1 hour of good meditation, 8 hours of sleep. So if you can be like really, if you are a trained practitioner of meditation, 1 hour you do no mind meditation, you don't need sleep. I mean, of course, you will gradually grow up to that. It will not happen overnight. Okay? But that is the potential of sleep. So I was looking at what is happening. Why am I not able to meditate? Why am I not able to manifest my life? Why am I not? Because I want to do something. I want to do something creative. I want to know the purpose of my life. Yeah, I want to live a good life. I want to be happy. We all want to be happy, right? So I want to be happy. So I thought, where am I missing? Then I learned about sleep, friends. Sleep is so important. So I will share some of the rituals, you can say, that I do before I go to sleep. How? So there are many things. Many people say you lie down like this, you eat, early. All these things are there. Like even I have dinner early, like 7:30. Before 7:30, I will have my dinner, right? And you can enhance your experience. Like some people will change their bed sheet, they change their clothes, they will have shower. These are very good practice. Clean your house, light some fragrance. Some people will light diya when they are sleeping. People do a lot of things. They are good. If you can do it, great. You can create an environment, that's great. But apart from that, what is the inner thing that you need to do? I am going to share, right? So the first thing that I do when I hit the pillow is I start rewinding my day. Rewinding, right? Like you've spent 10, 12, 14 hours, whatever, from morning, or 16 hours. So what you do is you go back from the time you have stepped into the bed, go back. And you go back like a movie reel rewinding. Don't start, we have a tendency to go and analyze it again. Oh, why it happened? You go into the story and start, and don't do analyzing. It's not a time for analyzing. See, the thing is, sleep is like you are dimming everything. You put the light off. What does that mean? You're dimming things. So if you go into too much of mental activities, your mind is active. So you're going into analysis, paralysis, thinking. So your mind is too much energy. So like how you put the light off, you need to focus on putting off to your system. So you rewind the day, go through, like a rewinding, how the movie rewinds. So you see like that, and go till the morning, till the time you woke up, right? And then you find areas which are having charge. Like you say, okay, I had a fight that moment, or I had a emotional turmoil at that moment. You recognize those moments, and what I do is I generally send light to that. I don't sit and analyze, and I don't, no analysis. You just put light. Some people say delete it, but I don't believe that anything we can delete, right? So just put light. Or too heavy, give it to the earth. Say, Mother Earth, take it. One of the most beautiful thing I have learned about sleep is to sleep on the floor. I don't have a bed in my room. I don't like beds. Right? I always lie on the floor. I like it because I feel I'm very close to the Mother Earth, and my body is very tuned. It gets, because the vibration of the Mother Earth and our vibration, when it can sync, then we are aligned. We get into relaxation immediately. So a good way is to sleep on the floor. That's something I like. So first thing is you are rewinding the day. And second thing is letting go of heavy emotions. This is a must do. Every night you have to release emotions. So you can give the emotions to the earth. One very beautiful practice that we do in our inner circle, we have a sangha, beautiful sangha, where we meet every week. We have started doing these circles, and we do this practice called 6 healing sounds, where we release the emotions. So 6 healing sounds, because with the sounds you can release those emotions, right? And if you're not aware of that, just say that I'm going to release all my emotion. Mother Earth, take it, and feel that you are cleansing yourself with a light. Yeah. And that's it. So rewind the day. First thing, release emotions. And the third thing that I like to practice is gratitude. The energy of gratitude, friends, very important. How worst is your day? Can't you find 5 gratitudes? You can. However bad your day is, you can find 5 gratitudes. So say that. The energy of gratitude will make your energy tune into the gratitude energy for the next day. And you know what? You're just not planning for the night, you're planning for your next day. Sleep is not just the planning for the sleep, you're planning for the next day. Right? You're going to wake up with a gratitude energy, with that vibration. So 5 gratitudes. 5 is possible, very easy. 5 gratitudes. You say thank you, you have gratitude. And then meditate before you sleep. Now, this meditation needs to be a grounding meditation. Focus on the word grounding meditation. Your meditation, if it's too much, if it's taking, you are going into insights and all the, sometimes it happens. You can't you can't control your meditations, right? But my intention of sharing with you is for you to know. Remember what I said is, this is the time for you to switch off, not to switch on. You're going to switch on in the morning. So you can do all these meditation, insightful meditation and deep meditation in the morning. But night, if you are doing that, You will not get sleep. It would have too much in your head, right? So that's the reason, no analysis, paralysis, all these things. And friends, if we don't practice this, how will we get it in one day? Many people, they say, Aditya, what you are saying is very simple. We know, but tell us how to do it. What is the secret? Practice is the secret. There's no other way. No other way. If anybody is saying there exists another way, I don't believe that. So if you know it, then that means you are practicing it. But if you are saying, I know it, you don't practice it, that means you don't know it. Don't know it. So I was always very attracted to the Taoism teaching, the Zen, the Tao, the Tantra. I'm very attracted to these teachings, Advaita. We focus on practice. There's no guru in those practices. When I went to I met amazing Taoist masters, and I wanted to bow down. I wanted to pay my regards to them. And when I spoke to them that, you are a great master, and they said, you know what? Taoist actual masters who are great masters, they say, we don't have time to become masters. We are too busy practicing. They say, we don't have time to become masters. So I like that so much, friends. Not to, sit some on higher pedestal. We are just wasting our energy. Yes, we have to respect our teacher, but why to put them on some pedestal and, not required. You do the practice. If you like your teacher, you do the practice. Simple. Follow the practice. So practice is so important, friends. Right? So grounding meditation, gratitude practice, letting go of heavy emotion, rewinding the day, all of these things we have done. Another thing I would like to add, which I have added in my rituals, is affirmations. Affirmation. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, I'll get up and meditate. How otherwise will you get up? How otherwise will you do the work? So tomorrow's work, tomorrow I will get up at 5 and I'll meditate. Universe, please give me the energy for that. Or you put a thought and put a bubble, like a blue bubble or a pink bubble or a whatever is your favorite color. Put that thought in that bubble and release it. I'm telling you, it is my experience. You will not require your alarm also for that. Again, practice. Yeah. So affirmation, friends. Affirmation. I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to meditate. Affirmation that I am going to read this book. I'm going to start this book tomorrow. I'm going to start this practice tomorrow. Whatever is important to you, you need to affirm that before you are going to sleep. Right? Affirmation. And now these things which I'm saying is optional. You can do it or not, because I will be saying a little more, because there are few people who are already practicing that. So now I will be saying practices that are a little more. If you are already doing all this, now you have to put attention here. What is that? That is putting attention to your sexuality. One thing. How am I entering my sexuality? What kind of vibration I have? What kind of thoughts I have? Do I have my sexuality and my heart connected? right? So one thing which I did to come out of the practices is I said, I'm no problem, because sometimes if you're addicted to something, you can't just come out of it, right? People, they are emailing me, they message me, Aditya, I have this habit, pornography or masturbation, these are generally, these are the problems I get to hear from men mostly, right? But for women, possibly, they are not much into sexual activities, but for women, what happens, it's overwhelming emotions. They're not, so the sexuality, the other side of it is emotion, like, you can say they are like synonymous. So women, they go into overwhelming emotions. So we cannot just come out of one habit in a day. So what I started doing is I started putting intentions in that also. I said, okay, I will engage in sexual activity only when I feel love, only when I have love in my heart. So, and I started also rewiring the images of sexuality, like we get close the eyes, and like for masturbation, or we want to get into pornographic images and all that. I started replacing those images with a waterfall, with a beautiful mountain, with a flower, with the cosmic, with the stars. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. We have to train, friends. We have to train. We have to program, reprogram. Right? So how we are entering the sleep, what kind of sexual practice we had before that, very important, because sexual energy is a psychic glue. I call it psychic glue. Whatever you are putting it, it will get attached to it. And it's an amplifier. It will amplify whatever energy you have put it into it. If it's love, it's going to amplify love. If it's hate or something else, it's going to amplify that. Right? Sometimes if you are feeling very heavy before you're going to sleep, I would suggest don't go to bed with that heavy energy. If there is pain, oh, so much back pain, and you have emotion, don't go to bed with that. Do some stretching, do some qigong, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, move your body. Simple qigong. We all the time in the inner circles, we are doing this qigong, like we do crane neck, like sitting. Simple exercise, crane neck, bending the neck and the spine, so very, like you can do it like 9 times, 18 times, just do it, release the energy, because sometimes the energies are stuck in our joints and it's not easy for us to release it, right? So you can do this stretching. So we have spoken about how to enter sleep. That was a big thing. Now, how to wake up? What are the, I'm talking about first, what are the don'ts? I will say some of the don'ts after you wake up. First don't is, after you wake up, immediately don't get up. Open your eyes and some people just get up. Don't do that. Have 5, 10, 15 minutes if you have time. At least 5 minutes, be in the bed, after opening your eyes. Don't get up immediately. Right? You are traveling from some other world and you are reached here, and suddenly you don't give time to your body to adjust, right? And then you get a headache, or you have some unresolved things you carry out. So don't immediately get up. Second thing, very important, don't look at your phone. Don't look at your phone when you get up. I have started putting my phone away from my bed. Right? Put power off before you're going to bed. Maybe if you can power off 1 hour before, it's very good. Right? I was reading about, I think it was, if I'm not wrong, it was the family of Ambani, and they have a ritual at 7 o'clock. All member of the family, they have to come and deposit the phone to the eldest person in the family. Everybody, including Mr. Ambani and all these great people, they have to give the phone there, and they will sit together and have dinner. For like they spend quite a lot of time in the dinner table together, right? And then at 9 o'clock, I think that's the schedule. At 9 o'clock, they get their phone back again, just to check if there is some important message, and they're going to shut down the phone and keep it. We have to minimize the use. We have to, technology is great, but let us not let the technology not consume us. Yeah, we have to be careful that way. So two things are important. These are the things which I do, and I know, and I have benefited from it, and that's what I'm sharing. There could be more, and I would like to also hear from you if you know something that you do and that's helpful. We are going to even talk about that. Okay. One thing that you do after you wake up, of course I have said what not to do, but what are you going to do? Connect to the universal consciousness immediately after you wake up. Imagine there is a cord that is connecting the universal consciousness and you. And generally it is the Taoist master, they teach us that it is connected to your navel. So put your finger on the navel and tell the universe, charge me. Give the command, charge me, like you charge the phone. Charge me. That's the command. And you will feel how much charge. Many times I wake up, sometimes, didn't have much time to sleep or something. I'm tired. But the moment I will say, charge me, in 5 minutes, I'm charged. Right? And if you have more time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but again, don't go off to sleep too much time, again, you'll fall off to sleep. Right? So 5-10 minutes is a good time. You can tell the universe, command the universe. So these are practices that you can do more, going deeper into the practice. Now, people who are doing inner work, I'm sure everybody here are doing inner work. Whatever is your work, you're doing some emotional work, or you had a fight with your spouse, and then you said, okay, I'm going to forgive him or her, and I forget, and you let go. How you are sure that you have let go fully? Many people say, how, Aditya, can I really say that I have let go? Put an intention. After you do your work, after you have done this forgiving or whatever you are doing, your personal work, you say, whatever residue is there, let my dream process it. Whatever residue is there, let my sleep process it, or my dream process it. We give the command. That's the inner work. Friends, beautiful things can happen if you are doing that. There is something called psychic surgery. It happened to me. When I went for my surgery abroad, I was alone. It's a very big surgery. I was alone. And I was very lonely. I was sad, and I had too much pain. And I remember that evening, I was in my room, and I had this too much pain going on, and I had nobody. And I said, oh, universe, I am feeling so lonely. If you are hearing me, I want you now. Send me someone now. Send me. And friends, you can believe what I'm saying. You have the right not to believe me also. But I there was a light being that came to me that moment. It looked like an alien, It had a tail, it had big eyes, it sat with me. And my pain, immediately my pain was gone. Zero pain. Zero pain. Next day, I was more fresh and I used to roam around more. And I learned the trick. I said, wow, this works. And I said, can I test one more? Will you come? And I tested once more. It came again. My pain was gone again. Second day. Third day, I test. I think I am hallucination, and too much of medication is there. Some hallucination I am doing. I was thinking like that. Third day, I have pain. Will I test? Yes, I will test. Again it came. Again, not once, not twice, not 3 times. I have tested it many times. Every time that friend came, my pain was gone. So if you believe, if you believe it will happen, if you believe that there is so much is there in the cosmos, friends. I went to a planetarium few days before, and I could again remember where I am sitting. Wow, this existence, right? I was looking at our galaxy. In the galaxy, we have one sun. In our galaxies, there are like 4,000, I think some billion suns. I think if I'm not wrong, 4 million suns in our galaxy. 4 million. We have one sun. We have 4 million suns in our galaxy. And then we zoomed out of the galaxy. And there are like trillions of galaxies now, Like, how can we even imagine? So if that's the power existing there, can't we connect to it? And I was so interested to learn about the nebulas, where the stars are born. See, why I'm saying that these are the things you can explore when you are sleeping. Can you get into the one nebula? It says it will take 100 light years to get to 100 light years. Even if I travel at the speed of the light, it would take me like 100 years. But in your astral travel, you can do it. In your sleep, you can go there. It's possible, friends. You need to test it. I never believed in all this. The one thing my mentor taught, don't believe in anything. You experiment it. Right? You can go to that nebula. You can go to that another constellation, wherever you want to, some other world, parallel worlds, out of body experiences. Intend for it, you will get it. And one thing that we are all understanding from this discussion, that even to bring our awareness to all these things, we have to meditate every day, isn't it? Meditation is there. Coming back to that, we are going to meditate, okay? After the session, we'll have a meditation session we are going to do, okay? So all these things, friends, astral travel, parallel reality, out-of-body experiences, psychic surgery, there are amazing beings out there. You call out to them, they will come and they will do a surgery on your aura. They'll do a surgery wherever you need. Your energy will get healed, right? So now, if you have a question that you want to get an answer, I wrote about it. How do you go about it? If you have a question, you want, yes, I want an answer to this question. What do you do? First, be very clear about your question, what you want. Sit with the question, purify. Why I need to know that, why I need to question. Have that one question which is like solid. You know that, yeah, this is what I'm going to ask. Okay. First, work with your question. Sometimes we don't know why we are asking it. Sometimes when you ask why, you get the clarity. Okay. So have that question. And if you're really serious, you'll do that. Have that question. When you're putting the affirmation before sleep, put an affirmation. Universal energy, give me a dream where I get the answer to this? Give me a dream where I get an answer to this. I did this day before yesterday. Right? So there was something going on in our society where we are staying, and I didn't know what to do about it. There are some wrong things happening. They are catching dogs, they're killing dogs, and I was very pained. And I said, I asked the universe, what do I do? I can't do anything. You give me a solution to that. And in the dream, what came? Very interesting. When you get answers in the dream, you don't know what you'll get. In the dream, I got like a person who is hiding, like putting like a burqa, is hiding. I said, why I got this? Why I got this? Then I understood that when you are working on these very sensitive things, you cannot go into the front end and work. You have to go to the back end. You have to do it secretly. Right? So I connected to some animal rescue people, people who do the work. You have to. So I got you can't put your face and, you go and stand on the road and start fighting. Oh, why you are kidding? No, but there are ways you can do something about it. And you have to do it hiding. That's the answer I got. You have to do it hiding, because people sometimes, they are not ready for a lot of things. People are not ready. But that's what I'm saying. Your dreams are there to show you the way. You say, oh, I am a meditator and he is not a meditator, and my neighbor is not a meditator. Now, how will I get along with that? You have ways. Ask in your dreams, right? So this is how you ask a question in your dream, and put it for some time. Like if you're serious, do it. Like don't leave it just in a week or two, at least 2 weeks, minimum 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, keep going. Put the affirmation. 2 weeks you do it. If you don't get it in a day or two. And how to live your purpose, friends. So it's like, if you're clear about your purpose, first you have to be clear about your purpose, right? So that's the reason I'm saying these are like advanced practices, right? So you can keep improvising. So if you know what is your purpose and you want to find a way, you want to live your purpose, first you have to find your purpose, right? So all these ways will help you to find the purpose. Of course, the meditation will help you to find your purpose. Then when you know your purpose, you want to live it, right? Visualize your purpose before you are going to sleep. Feel happy about it. Feel how you will feel. Think about it. Feel happy about it. And when you get up, 2 times. When you go to sleep, visualize it, feel it, feel, have an energy of celebration. Why you want to live your purpose? Simple thing. You want to be happy. Simple. We want to be happy. We want to be joyous. Right? So before and after sleep, you can visualize the purpose. Before going to sleep, after going to sleep. After you wake up. Before, after. So after you wake up, when you are charging yourself with the universal energy, you have charged, now you are about to get up. For 1 or 2 minutes, just visualize what you're going to do today. Of course, you're going to live your purpose today. How will you live your purpose today? Right? These are the moments, even these are fraction of moments, small moment, but your entire day is going to depend on that. And you start living this way, day by day, you are programming your entire life. So small steps, you keep the practice on, and you are programming your entire life, what you want to do. So it's like small things are big things, friends. That's what I learned from my mentors. All my mentors, small things. I will go with big complicated questions to them and they will give simple answer. Because simple things are simple, not complicated. Okay, so let's do a short meditation, because the entire point, I feel whatever we are talking, even the life force management, our work that we are doing, our main goal is to know ourselves, know thyself, right? To learn energy management. Why? Because we want to know ourselves. So we want to meditate. We all are meditators. That's important, right? So friends, I will play one music, and let us, at least for a few minutes, I will guide you into meditation. So you can all sit down comfortably, find your comfortable position. Can you hear the sound? Is it too loud? Is it okay? Good. Okay. So sitting straight, backbone is as straight as possible. You don't have to uh, make it very straight or stiff. As straight as possible. You can take a back rest also. Okay. And closing our eyes. And we do this meditation called Anapanasati. Ana is the in breath. Apana is the out breath. Sati is to be with. Be with the in and the out breath, friends. So we are giving a task to the mind to follow the breath. So you're inhaling and exhaling. Let the mind be with the breath. Body is relaxed, my friends. Take all the time to sit nicely in a relaxed state. And we put our mind to the breath. Breath is just the starter, the engine to relax the mind, to take the mind to the other end. The goal is to go into this zero state. It's a zero state, an empty state. That's we can say about meditation. We can't really explain what is meditation, but these are the words that are closest. So let the breath take you into that zero state, that nothing state. Being one with the breath, my friends. Feeling the subtle breath, the cool air coming in, the warm air moving out. We are all meditating together. Always, when we meditate together, it is 3 times more beneficial. Meditation in a sangha, in a community, when like-minded people are there, it is very powerful. Be with the natural, normal, tranquil, peaceful, relaxed breathing. Whenever the mind is with the breath, the first thing that happens is the mind goes empty. And the second thing is, when the mind goes empty, we are flooded with the cosmic energy. And the third event is, when we are flooded with the cosmic energy, our third eye opens, the divine experience starts happening. So we are sitting in meditation, closing our eyes, being one with the breath. And then moving beyond the senses. Another 5 minutes, friends. Let us be with the breath. Let us take this opportunity to go beyond the mind, the senses, thoughts, emotions. Whatever we can perceive, we go beyond them, like a hollow bamboo. The mind is scattered. Gently bring it back to the breath. Going into this deep meditation. Another 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Natural, normal breathing. Thirty seconds. Five, four, three, two, one, zero. Okay, my friends, whenever you are ready, you can rub your hands and lightly put it on your eyes. Allow your eyes to open. You can come back slowly. So the formula of meditation is like if you are 40 years old, you have to do it 40 minutes. 10 years old, 10 minutes. 80 years old, 80 minutes. Okay. And when you don't get sleep or you are drifting into sleep, another good way to be mindful of your breath. You can keep you're watching the breath. So many times, I'll just do that and I'll fall off to sleep. It also takes you into very deep and nice, good sleep. So the intention of this session was to understand not good sleep and good sleep, and how we can develop good sleep. Yes. So yeah, friends, you can unmute yourself, and maybe if you have any sharing, any questions, anything that I didn't cover in this that you are aware of, you can share. Yes. I think Sudhir wants to talk. Yeah, Sudhir.
Yes, hi Aditya.
Hi, Sudhir. Yes.
My problem is I went to sleep for 2.5 hours. Again, I get awake, and again I will get sleep. Again, after 2.5 hours, I become awake. Before the completion of 2 sleeps, I awake one time. Why did this happen?
Since how long is it happening?
It is happening for around 8 to 10 years.
Right. So Sudhir, there there is a root problem to it. Are you aware of that?
No, Aditya.
Okay, so there would be something which you need to look into, right? There is something that is going on, right? What happens when you just get up? What do you think? What is the first thought that comes to you?
Okay. Mostly it's related to pornography.
Okay, yeah. So you know that you have to master that area,
Okay.
right? So yeah, so thank you for sharing this also, because many people, many problems we are having, when we share it, we know that, okay, this is common, this is also happening to me,
Okay.
right? So Sudhir, you have to master your sexuality, now, right? You have to manage your energy. Somewhere the energies are not managed. I
Okay.
told you earlier, if too much energy in the upper part of the body, or sometimes I'll tell you, with sexuality, what you will observe is the lower body is cold and the upper body is heated.
Yes,
It has to be the,
I feel too much energy in the head, and
yeah,
I do some practice from grounding techniques. Immediately, I feel temporary relief.
right. So you have to do more grounding exercise, and you have to master your sexuality, Sudhir. Yeah. So
Thank you, Aditya.
yeah, all the best on that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, yeah. So Bharti ji wants to say, and I would appreciate if we can show our faces just to say hello to our friend, if it's possible to put on the camera. Yeah, thank you for that.
Good evening, sir.
Ah,
Your questions are really, really very interesting, very meaningful. And whatever chi exercises, I'm learning it from you. I'm practicing it. And sir, I have a question. Like last year, I was diagnosed with autoimmune disease called multiple sclerosis.
okay.
After that, what happened? The effect is on the bladder, and I need to go to the washroom very frequently. So in the sleep, during the night time, I have to wake up after every 1 hour and I need to use the washroom. So what happened that my sleep is not sound. I try to wake up in the morning and try to meditate myself, but I'm not concentrating on meditation because the mind is there that I need to go to the washroom. And so what should I do regarding this?
Yes, thank you for sharing that. Bharti ji, the more problem we have in our illness, the more sadhana we have to do. First thing, right? So meditation is required, definitely 1 hour on the morning. Maybe you can do 3 hours meditation. If you are serious to heal this, minimum 3 hours you have to meditate. See, this is like a very something that is there in the physicality of your body. You want to come out of it, right?
Yes.
So not 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So start with 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening meditation. That's the first thing. Okay. Now, when you are going to sleep, you program, put a affirmation. I am going to the washroom now. Morning, I will go to the washroom. Don't think I have to wake up again 1 hour. So you're programming your mind, every 1 hour I will get away. Now, this thing will not start getting implemented immediately. I don't expect you to start it, but start from today. Put affirmation. I'm going to washroom now. No need. Sleep. The bladder can relax. You tell bladder can relax. I can relax. I will go to the washroom in the morning. Program. So that's the affirmation.
Okay.
Second affirmation is, so when you are meditating, right, you will be feeling connected to the cosmic energy. So every night before you are going to sleep, say, oh cosmic energy, I want you to heal me. So in my sleep, come and heal me. I want to come out of this.
Okay.
2 affirmation you have to put before sleep, and 3 hours meditation. More is good, but at least start with 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening, and if you can do 3 hours, right? So if whatever, however severe is the problem, more we have to work.
Okay. Okay. I tried your circuit orbit meditation. I watched the YouTube and I tried some.
Yes. See, all techniques will work, if but at least something we need to follow fully. See, what we do is we have many things on the internet. I'll tell you about this also. Sometimes it gets like a overload for us. There's too many things out there, and there are amazing things. I'm not saying that they are bad things, but not everything is for you. You pick up one thing that resonates with you and stick to that.
Okay.
Right? People, another problem that happens in this is people go doing this and that and this and that. Yeah. So one thing and stick to that, right? We need a sangha for that. We need to be in, like, I like to create these places because we are like like-minded people together, right? We have like a dedicated team where people working with sexuality, because I feel sexuality is very important. We are working on the primordial energy, right? So we work on sexuality, like every week we have a dedicated time and we work on it. And when we work with sexuality, just not sexuality, it is connected to everything. It's connected to our emotion, it's connected to our health, everything it's connected to. So we need to come together to remind ourselves. So how can, like, oh, it won't happen overnight that I start getting disciplined. So I need to meet in a sangha regularly so that I can be inspired, right? So wherever you want to connect, but you have to connect to something. Bharti ji, you need to connect to something and you need to follow that. I feel it's important for you. Yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, Gaurav, yeah.
Yeah, Aditi, thank you for this session that you have taken. It has been small bits, like you say, but very powerful bits, like atoms. Thank you for that, first and foremost. And two things I want to bring to awareness about what you have added, which I have learned, and I am putting it to practice, and I see it helps. That when you said we wake up and we are lying in bed for 5-10 minutes after we open our eyes, one practice I have learned is that we should go back and recall our dreams and see if we can recall them and make a dream journal. It has two important benefits. One, it sharpens your brain memory. Second, you are able to actually put them down on paper and you have a pattern. Even your answers, you can write them down, because after that, once you wake up, your neuronal circuit shifts. So you may actually forget the guidance you have received. And you can be more viscerally feeling it, all the dreams at that point, and the intuitive state, the alpha state, can help you to intuitively click on what's the message for you. So two things I practice at times, particularly recalling it. So that I started with that dream journal, but then it got drifted from that practice. I'll do it again. Same is with meditative practice. When I do deep meditation, I get insights, I make a note of it. I put an intention and then I make a note of it. So that also helps in the long run to reread them. It gives you a big picture. And many times the purpose of our lives emerges out of it. Our guidance comes out of it. So that's two things I like to share with the Sangha. Thank you.
Thank you so much for Gaurav adding this, because I have forgotten about it. This is very, very important, right? Writing your dreams, journaling your dreams, right? For years, I have done it. Right now, what I do, I am a little lazy. What I will do is I will just put my phone and record it. Some important dream will come.
Yeah.
And
I do that also. Sometimes when you're sleeping and it's coming in a flood and you're not down, you just record it. Yes, I do that also at times. You are right.
Thank you for adding that. And recording our dreams is, journaling our dreams. I have put the point, but I forgot to share actually, So thank you for reminding about this important thing.
Thank you.
So journaling is, yes, very, very good. Right. Okay. We have Bharti ji want to ask a question. Yes. Yes. How are you, Bharti Raji? We can't hear you. You have to unmute.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good evening, Ji.
Good evening.
Good evening, Aditya.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah. For past 3 or 4 days, I'm facing some low energy kind of thing, Aditya. So I don't know. Maybe it's related to my mental state. My mom is not feeling well. My daughter is not feeling well. Maybe that could be the reason. So I can practice something, right? Like Qigong exercises, something to increase my energy level. So yeah.
Yes.
Any suggestions from you?
First of all, there is something that you cannot do anything about, right? There is something that you cannot do anything about, right? Give it to the Mother Earth. See, Mother Earth is like, she's like, she does the compost. She will does the compost and she'll give you new energy. So
Right.
sometimes in our life, we can't do something about something. You don't have a solution there. You can't do anything.
Mm.
So you give it to her and you say, mother, I can't take it. You go and hug a tree. Go and hug a tree. Okay.
Yeah.
And you say that,
Sure.
ask the tree to help you, or you talk to the stars and you say, please take this. I don't know how to do it. So please take it and give me fresh energy. Put
Right.
that intention. Okay.
Mhm.
And meditate. Meditation is so important. And these are the times the meditation is helpful, because these are the times of crisis, or, where things are not okay. Right. So the practice,
Right.
the meditation practice is so important. Right.
Mm.
So practice meditation practice and do your cleansing. You are a part of our inner sangha. You do the 6 healing sounds, right? And the creative cycle. You use all these things.
Okay.
This is the time of inner work when we are in crisis. More inner work.
Right.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. And one more request, Aditya, can you share the recording of this session? I wanted to attend this session, but just a few minutes back I have joined. So
Yeah, you will get it, because this is being broadcasted on YouTube. You will get the
Okay.
recording. I will share it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, friends. So if there are no more questions, then we take a leave today. And I really thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for joining today. It's a beautiful sangha. I love to be in these spaces because I myself am inspired. When I am teaching, when I'm talking about it, I'm also learning more. So that's how I, that's way of my learning. I think Manish ji is wanting to, last question we can have. Manish ji, you can unmute and you can ask Manish ji. Okay. Manish ji, you have any question you wanted to ask? Okay. So, great, friends. So let's be in touch. We will have these kind of session whenever I get time. I am trying to do these sessions more often, right? And also we have this beautiful team where we meet as a sangha. So Wednesday meets are there for us to meet. And if you're not a part of our team, and if you want to join, you can, you can approach me. You can talk to me about.
Sorry, sir. Good evening. Now I am able to ask my question.
Yes, sir. Please.
Yes, sir. My question is that I used to meditate during B hours, early in the morning, like 3 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Okay.
Because my guru told me during this hour, our मतलब क्या कहना चाहिए, हमारे जो पूर्वज रहते हैं,
Correct.
वो इस टाइम से में वो मतलब उनकी एनर्जी जो रहती है वो रहती है.
Right.
तो मुझे प्रॉब्लम ये होती है कि जब मैं
सर आपकी आवाज कट रही है, हमको आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है मनीष जी. I think we can't hear Manish ji. Okay. Manish ji, you can write an email to me. Yeah, I'm available on emails. So we can connect there, because I think we lost your connection. We can't hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, Manish ji.
Yeah, yes, sir.
हाँ, आपकी आवाज कट गई थी.
तो सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि जब मैं करता हूँ इस टाइम में मेडिटेशन, मॉर्निंग 3 to 4 AM के बीच में, तो मुझे मतलब एक्सपीरियंस तो काफी अच्छे हो रहे हैं, लेकिन उसके बाद में मैं पूरा टाइम मतलब ड्रॉजीनेस टाइप का बिल्कुल मतलब एनर्जी लेस मतलब फील करता हूँ.
आपको अच्छा लगता है सुबह उठ के मेडिटेशन करना? आप एंजॉय करते हैं?
जी, उस समय तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. 2-3 घंटे फिर मैं इतना एनर्जी फुल रहता हूँ.
अच्छा.
और इतनी अच्छी फीलिंग्स भी मतलब आती. कभी-कभी तो बिल्कुल लगता है कि अब उठूं नहीं 2 घंटे 3 घंटे.
हाँ, अच्छा. तो
संसार में
करेक्ट. तो मैं आपका प्रॉब्लम सुन के तो नहीं बता सकता हूँ क्या प्रॉब्लम है, बट मैं ये बताऊंगा मुझे जो लग रहा है. ठीक है. तो पहली बात है मनीष जी, हम जब मेडिटेशन करते हैं तो हमारे दिमाग में बहुत एनर्जी आता है इधर, ठीक है। इस एनर्जी को आपको नीचे लाना है। ये बहुत लोग हम लोग थोड़ा करते हैं, क्योंकि हम व्हेन वी आर मेडिटेटिंग फ्रेंड्स वी फील वेरी गुड हियर, ओके, हमको बहुत अच्छा लगता है इधर, वी फील ग्रेट, बट वी नीड टू नाउ गो अबाउट द डे। वी आर नॉट योगी साधु की बस ऊपर ऐसे सर पे एनर्जी रख के बस हम रह गए। वो साधु और योगीज को भी लाना पड़ता है नीचे। यू हैव टू लर्न टू ब्रिंग द एनर्जी डाउन, मनीष जी। यू हैव टू, बिकॉज when you are meditating you are in the upper chakras. You need to focus on your muladhara, also your swadhisthana, your manipura, because these are the chakras you will be using throughout the days, right? How to do that, you need to learn that, right? So one part is meditation, but the next part many people don't learn it. So if you are following your guru, you ask him, right? Always get the clarity from your guru, you know, because you are maybe learning certain technique which I am not aware of, right? Ask your guru that this is happening, and I have spoken to a friend Aditya and he was saying about that. Is it correct? How can I do it?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
So this is
Yeah, Tarun ji, yes.
I was just waiting to know. Hello.
Yeah, we can't hear you very well. हाँ, Tarun ji, बोलिए.
Now you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. My question is, last time what we had learned was to take the energies from the downwards to the upwards. Now there is, which I'm not getting, means now we have to take the energies from upwards to lower, to down.
Yes. So we need to, there are two phases of it. Energy coming bottom till top and then top to bottom. It's like a cycle, right? So when we are in meditation, we are getting a lot of energy here.
Okay.
That is sitting meditation, no problem. But that is the reason we do Qigong practice. We do other practice to bring the energy down, to circulate the energy. So wherever energy is stagnated, if it's in the head, stagnated, there is problem. If it's stagnated in the lower body, it's a problem. We need to keep the energy moving.
Okay. Now one more question. When, last time what I had learned means that was to take the energy from downwards to upwards, and how I was doing it, I was just feeling it from downwards to upwards, and that was going up. Now the full chakra, when we are talking about chakra, means when we are talking about the circle, at that moment that energy has to go from outside the body, then again come from the
No, you are taking the energy, for example, through your spine. You're taking the energy from the spine till the top. Now, okay, from the top, you bring it down.
Like your hands are going in that way, I have to feel, or I have to feel down.
You can do it like this also. You can do this. After too much energy in the head, you can pull it down, bring it down. And where to store the energy is below your navel. That is the place to store the energy, below the navel. So you have taken all the energy from the cosmos. You are full of energy. Bring it down. Below the navel, you put your energy. That is the place to keep the energy. This is not the place to keep the energy.
Okay. This was important for me.
Yes, it's important, and many times we don't put our awareness to it. Okay, otherwise it's too much here. You will feel anxious, you feel too much awake, and too much of good things is also, it will create not good. Too much of light is not good. It will hurt your eyes, right? So you have to take it down, balance it. Okay, Tarunji, thank you for the question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Okay, friends, so we take a leave for the day today, and we'll see what we can come up with, some new practice. You can also suggest any practices that you want, or any questions you have. You can always reach me. through my
Sir,
email?
last thing. How we will know that what we have to do? We have to take the energy downwards or the upwards. How we will know?
Okay, so how will we know how to if the energy is going downward or upwards? First of all, if you are feeling low,
yes,
yeah, so you have to see if you are feeling low, that then you have to be, so that's what it is, you know. It gets complicated when we are to speak, but it's very simple. You first scan your body, be aware of your body. You will know, oh, I have too much energy here. Okay, then pull it down. Oh, I'm feeling very low in my energy, so you pull it up, right? Or you don't have to worry about that. If you, any time of the day, if you feel how my energy is, what should I do, what should I do, that's the question. You rotate the energy. You have learned about the microcosmic orbit, do the microcosmic orbit, and you'll feel balanced. So what you have to do is balance. That's what we all need to learn. Balance the energy. Not too much here, not too much here. Balance it. Let it flow. Let it move.
Okay, I might have skipped something from the last session. That's why I'm not, not getting
Yeah,
this thing.
I think you can go through the entire, do the practices which are there. There are so many practices we do, right? So all the recordings are there in the thing, and you go through the entire course, Tarunji, right? I think you will get clarity. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think I have missed something.
Yeah. You have questions? We can again talk. Okay.
No. I don't have questions, but I need to know where is that recording? Just the recording, so that I could go through the recording, the last recording, last.
Okay,
What
we'll talk about it offline, Tarunji. We'll do that.
Okay,
Okay.
done.
Yeah,
Okay.
wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, friends. So let
You're
us
great. You're
apply
great.
this.
Great in one sense. You're great in one sense. Mostly teachers have ego, and they think, and you are very down to earth, and you're doing it in a very nice way.
Thank you for that, Tarunji. It is because I feel, because I have wonderful mentors, they are wonderful mentors. I have Dr. Newton. I learned from him. If you get a chance to meet him, he's amazing master, Master Mantak Chia. So I have been very fortunate to be among amazing teachers, and I think because of their blessings, I'm able to do some work. So thank you
You're
for that.
doing very great. Thank you so much.
Okay, friends, we'll meet again, and let us do this practice before we get to our bed today. Let's remember how to go to sleep, how to wake up. Okay, let us practice it, and let's do it like even the 7 days practice minimum, and or 9 days. 9 is a good number, and you will never forget it. Minimum 9 days you practice back to back. You will never forget it. Okay, friends. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.